Hey guys, Gagart1997 again, this time with a review of the 144th scale high-grade Universal Century Gelgoog Jaeger from the Gundam 0080 OVA series. And you'll immediately notice that the color scheme is very Shaw-like. You have a reddish salmon for most of the limbs and the head, also part of the stomach here. Then you'll have brown for the body, the side skirts here, whereas on Char it is more of a maroon burgundy. And you also have gray for the backpack, these fuel tanks here, and the joints, and a few more details. And to top it all off, you also get clear pink for the visor. Let's remove this. As you can see, the visor is actually a separate piece, and that is really cool. Now we'll immediately get to the stickers. There's one black one here, and this is really awesome. It is very unfortunate that you don't really see it because the visor is just too narrow. But it's really a shame they didn't do the same with the Gelgoog/Gelgoog cannon, because it would have looked awesome on that one. The other stickers are the clear marking stickers. You get 522, 523, and you get an insignia for the unit. The articulation is unfortunately not as impressive. The head goes bit up, bit down, turns around all the way, kinda goes backwards and forwards a little bit, but I don't think he's supposed to do that. I just think that the neck joint is that loose. Unfortunately, no movement at the mono eye. It's a shame, but it's also an old kit. The arms turn around all the way, go out about that far until they're stopped by the shoulder armor, because it's once again an old kit, and the shoulder guards themselves do not move. Then, no forwards and backwards movement either. The elbows and the upper arm are quite interesting actually, because it goes up not quite 90 degrees, but then he will also turn around above the elbow. And then this part here can rotate individually from everything. So you can kind of rotate the pieces individually or rotate them together to make it all move together. This is also the cause that some people have the thingy like this, because it looks more natural, but you should have them like that. Then the hands are of course on ball joints, so they will wiggle, turn around, and do everything a ball joint does. Then on the backpack, these fuel tanks can move around like so. Nothing special, not a lot, but it's there. Then the waist can rotate a little bit left and right, not too bad. The front skirts are molded together, but they can be separated, which is always nice. Side skirts go out about that far, then the legs can go out like that, pretty nice. Unfortunately, they only go about that much forwards, and backwards about that far because of the giant rear skirt here. So this is less impressive by that far. Then what's also not quite impressive, the knees. They're double jointed, but you can barely get 90 degrees out of them. And the feet are just on ball joints, go forwards, backwards, wiggle around, and will also turn around all the way if you fight it hard enough. So like I said, not quite that impressive. But now we get to the accessories. Unfortunately, the quantity isn't impressive, but the quality is. You get the one, the only beam sniper rifle / machine gun. It has the accuracy of a sniper rifle, but the firing rate of a machine gun. What more do you want? And also fits into the hand really nicely. This goes in like that. It's a little bit floppy in the hand, but once you have it propped up against the arm, this bad boy ain't going anywhere. And of course, if you have a sniper rifle, you need a hand to hold it. This is also the final accessory you get. Simply swap this out, and there you go. Like I said, this kit isn't really all that articulated, but this is the only pose you need to make. As always, the inevitable question is, do you want to buy this? Well, he's got hardly any accessories at all, the articulation is pretty crappy, but he has the sniper rifle. So the real question is, do you want the sniper rifle? Because the sniper rifle is amazing, and not only that, but the model itself is pretty mean looking. So I can guarantee you everything he likes in articulation, he makes up with his mean look. I would say this is definitely worth the buy. The model kit looks amazing, the sniper rifle is great, and can be held by pretty much every model I can think of with a trigger finger hand. So that makes it fantastic. Gotta be honest, he's been downgraded to the 90mm machine gun from my Zaku F2 because I'm way too busy giving this to my other models. Now for some final comparison shots. Here he is with the Gelgoog cannon. As you can see, even though they're supposed to be, well, from the same family of mobile suits, they look completely different. Next up, with the Zaku 2 F2, and as you can see, it's a pretty big model as well. And finally, his arch nemesis, or at least the mobile suit he fights the most in the series, the Gym Command Space Type. Well, that's all for this review, and see you at the next one.